What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark, and today we're taking a little peek into the world of comedy, stand-up comedy. Ooh.
I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
Scary, I know. I'm personally terrified. So there's this comedian called Matt Rife. You guys may know his name. He's pretty successful. He just got a Netflix special, actually. And I mean, if you look at him, obviously he's a funny dude, but it's not hard to tell why people find him so appealing, especially women. I mean, they are literally in love with this dude. But recently he's gotten into a bunch of shit with some of his female fans over a joke he made that has them absolutely livid. And I find it kind of weird because I thought the point of stand-up comedy was to, like, be funny, but apparently that's completely secondary to people who think you can only joke about certain things, think you should, like, leave certain things off the table, and also think that making jokes about certain subjects, if it personally offends you, should, like, make that comedian be written off entirely. So right here we have the clip from the special. This is what he said. It's basically a joke about domestic violence.
I've only been to Baltimore one time. I ate lunch there, and the hostess who, like, seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. A full black eye. And it wasn't like, what happened? Yeah, it was pretty obvious what happened. And we couldn't get over the fact that we're like, this is the face of the company? Like, this is who you have greeting people? And my boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face, you know? And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Pretty edgy joke. I mean, a little bit milquetoast, but it is a pretty edgy joke. Definitely joking about a serious subject. Also, he's definitely being serious about the fact that it happened in Baltimore, because Baltimore is trash, disgusting, foul. I'm not saying anything bad should happen to that city, but if something bad did happen, I think in Minecraft there could be a few people celebrating it. Just kidding, we love Baltimore.
Shout out to all my Balties.
Shout out Balties. Shout out Brandon Buckingham. Cold ass riding. But a lot of people were mad at this, especially on TikTok. We'll start with this woman, Mad Hatter News, who she claims to be a comedian. Doubt she's very funny, but to be honest, I also don't really want to watch anything she does.
Next time you see a Zionist Jew on social media screaming at either a fellow Jewish person that is in support
okay, I instantly just cannot watch this person ever. I already know what we're getting into here.
Why do you look like shit? My main TikTok page just got banned. The one with 500,000 followers?
Do you think you're funny? What are you What is wrong? Why are you doing this?
I posted that on Instagram Reels and it has 890K views, but the comment section is wild. So fighting the war thing. What? Instagram?
Dude, I immediately can't stand this person. This is like the blue hair person stereotype, and she thinks she's a comedian too, which is funny. But anyway, she posted this TikTok talking about Matt Rife, saying that he betrayed his audience. He betrayed his female fans.
I just got done watching the Matt Rife special on Netflix and oh my god. I heard people were upset because of all the misogynist comments, and being a comedian myself, I was like, let me see this for myself. This man built his career off of
being a comedian. Yeah, you're a real comedian. You're famous and successful as a stand-up. I've seen your stuff. I think you're hilarious. You're right up there with Chappelle, okay? You're fire. What's her name? Mad Hatter News. You're fire, Mad Hatter News.
He has been misogynistic in his stand-up, but he always comes back and is like very soft about it and fixes it.
I don't even understand why this is a point of conversation. It's comedy. It's stand-up. Like, why are these people mad about this? It's made to be funny. It's not made to be serious. It's for entertainment.
Not in this Netflix special. You can't switch up what your entire comedy has always been about just because you got a Netflix special.
I mean, you kind of can. Like, you actually literally can decide to switch up what your comedy has been about. And realistically, he's always had like a decent amount of, you know, edginess to his stuff. He did go a little farther this time because now that he's got the special, he probably feels more secure. He knows that on Netflix they allow that stuff, whereas even YouTube can get kind of weird about making, you know, edgy jokes. Sometimes they give you limited ads to monetize that kind of thing. But then you have these people in the comment section who are saying things like, as a survivor of severe physical abuse, he's gross and I'm glad he ousted himself as toxic. What does that even mean? Toxic. He just made a joke. This woman, Jennifer, says he's a Virgo. They so nice until they not. Ladies, astrology matters. And then this person says, and he makes fun of astrology in his special, saying we're stupid for thinking it's real while simultaneously living up to his signs. Dude. These are not real people. Sometimes you stumble onto like a community of people online that like you forgot existed, or you think they only exist inside your mind as like a stereotype, but truly they are out there. The Mad Hatters, the Mad Hatter Newses, and the Jennifers of the world, they're out there, boys and girls. Be wary, okay? If you see these people in public, you know what to do. Run away and probably take a shower.
And you suddenly change your entire basis of your comedy. He calls women stupid, condescending to everything we stereotypically like. Not just that, he's...
Well, I mean, stereotypically, the things that women that have blue hair like are not good. Just saying. Just saying.
pandering to frat boys. Where did that come from, Matt?
I think he's just making a joke. Like, it's not pandering to anyone. It's just like, I'm a comedian, therefore, in an effort to be funny, I will make a joke about something sensitive to make light of it, because that's what comedians do. They, like, inject levity into otherwise serious topics, and that ultimately is, like, the biggest challenge these days of a comedian. It's figuring out how to walk that line between, like, being able to joke about something super messed up, like domestic violence, and also turning it into a way that people can, like, laugh and laugh about a certain situation. He's not literally laughing at women being beat. That's not the joke. And even if he was, it's a stand-up special. It's not made to support any of the ideas that he's talking about. It's comedy. When did we forget this? You claim to be a stand-up comedian. I don't think you're gonna make it very far, to be honest.
Like, you have to watch this special just so you can see what I'm talking about. It's sick. I mean, he starts off
sick.
His literal special saying that the girl at this restaurant he went to was working there, had a black eye, and she wasn't working in the kitchen, probably because she can't cook, and that's how she got the black eye from her man. And he didn't say, oh, I'm joking. No, he just kept going.
Does he need to say, I'm joking? It's stand-up. There's fucking joke on the door. It's in a comedy club. It's in a theater. Do you need to be reminded every single second? Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. Hey, guys, I'm just joking so I don't offend you. No, you go there under the expectation he's gonna say messed up shit in the pursuit of comedy. That's the point. What is wrong with this person?
Saying that women are stupid for liking astrology. Like, he just goes on and on. Matt, now that you used women to get your fame, you're gonna stab us in the fucking eyes. And this is why I say all men.
I think a head crab was attached to this person last night, and they're now not even a true human, they're a zombie. And this is why I say all men. Well, this is why I say all
I just got done watching
all Mad Hatters named Sarah with blue hair, okay? That's why I say that. This person is unreal.
I'm very proud of the video I'm about to show you of the people of my city going against the city council members of Chicago who were in support of Israel.
I need to stop talking before I say something crazy. But point is, women were very upset. There's also this TikTok from Samantha, who is rather upset about Matt because of his response. So if you don't know, comedian Matt Rife is facing backlash after posting a fake apology. And on his Instagram story, he said, if you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology. And it says tap to solve your issue. And then, you know, if you tap, it's a link to some special needs helmets, which is funny, which is very funny, but people are absolutely raging at it, including this girl.
I'm never one to like throw my hat in the ring to like talk about celebrities in this way, but oh my god. I know there's a lot of buzz around his Netflix special. I haven't watched it yet. I was going to, but apparently there are a few jokes in there that people are getting offended by or upset about, and in response he posted this. If you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology. And the link is to special needs. I'm not making this up. This is still on his story.
Maybe you need one. It's still on his story. Oh my god.
He was upset that people were offended by his jokes. He could have just not said something.
But I think he's showing here he's not upset that people are offended. He's saying, like, if you're offended, I don't care. Here's my response. Like, if he was upset, then he probably would have apologized because he would have felt bad. But clearly he knew going into the special probably that he would get some shit for these jokes. He knew that people would be mad at him, and he decided to stay with it anyway.
I feel like celebrities and comedians always make it worse when they try to double down.
He's actually doing the right thing, because he's making sure that people like you never watch him again because you're annoying, you're condescending, you don't understand what comedy is about, you can't even differentiate between a serious statement and a joke, and so why would he want someone like you or like Mad Hatter News in his audience? If he's gonna make jokes, if he's gonna be a stand-up, if he's gonna be free to show his personality and show who he is, then why would he want anyone even remotely close to your school of thought watching him? Obviously he would post this statement because he wants people who are into that kind of thing, who are, you know, pro cancel culture, I guess, for lack of a better term, to fuck off.
Or make a joke about people's offense. And like the special needs thing, like, come on.
Oh, monkey.
They got you locked up for life, my boy. The hell wrong with you?
This is way better than the girl. Also way better looking. Now we've got this Dexerto article with people basically just being mad. What is the hype with this Matt riffraff or whatever? Like, dude is so unfunny, not to mention he isn't cute, like, at all. How? Like, this stand-up on Netflix is insufferable. How did Dexerto find this tweet? It has literally 1 like. So this person, Vanessa, is saying that this guy is ugly. I mean, not to be gay, but I don't really think I need to say anything here, to be honest with you. In this picture, he literally looks like the Giga Chad. Time will tell if Rife does issue a more genuine apology for the special, a more genuine as opposed to the previous somewhat genuine apology. Another added, Matt Riff special was mid. Honestly, it's hard for me to even tell how mad people are about this. I mean, I know there's a certain amount of these females that are rather angry, but realistically, this Dexerto article also seems to be, I mean, 1 like, literally 1 like on this tweet. Could you guys not find a tweet with like 3 likes, 300? This person said, I don't care about Matt Rife discourse, but let it be known this same man tried to have me canceled over a Venmo joke in 2019. I don't even know what that means. Tried to get you doxxed, and doxxed I was? What is that? This woman got doxxed? I don't understand what she's saying. I hope she posts more about that, because I don't know what this means at all. Oh, is this not in the article, Dexerto? Come on, journalist, do some journalism. Jokes are supposed to push boundaries, make you uncomfortable, catch you off guard. If the joke doesn't land, it becomes a definitive statement that the audience can draw and quarter you for. Matt Rife's greatest crime is delivering an unfunny joke. I mean, I thought it was kind of funny. I think that's subjective, but realistically, you know, it's up to you. In his Instagram story, Matt Rife posted to his followers that if they were ever offended by one of his jokes, they could click on a link he included to read his official apology. The link led to a medical supply store selling helmets for people with special needs. This is the level of I don't care about your feelings that we need in this world full of kids who think that humor was invented for the sole purpose of hurting all their feels. Very true. Listen, the Chuddies are in. The Chud gang does support Matt Rife. The BWC gang is behind him. We will always be with him. And realistically, I think Matt Rife has honestly gotten a little bit of respect from me right now. I wasn't really a huge fan of him before. I'd seen some of his stuff, but it didn't come across to me that captivating. But I do respect him quite a bit for, you know, standing up for himself in this situation. Here we have another woman, too lazy to try, managed to get in his video about this, where she seems kind of upset.
And it made me realize that sometimes if you don't have oppression of your own to pull from, you try to make fun of the oppression of others, but unfortunately you don't have the angle of understanding.
This person is already, I already know everything I need to know about this person from that 1 clip. Now, Matt's also made a habit of talking about a lot of his kind of crazy female fans.
Women will ask in front of my PR people or the meet and greet people who run all of it. They'll ask, like, can I grab your dick in the photo and stuff? And I'm like, or I'll be on stage and somebody will be like, take your pants off. I'm like, imagine if Amy Schumer was up here and somebody was like, let's see that clit. Like, you just couldn't do it. Yeah. Just challenge her to a thumb wrestling competition in the middle of the fucking show.
And because he has these crazy female fans, it's kind of apparent that he's trying to shed those fans. He's trying to shed these crazier people who are just with him, you know, or like him because of his looks. And he's trying to really come into his own as a comedian, which I really respect. You know, a lot of guys who are attractive will kind of get stuck with pretty boy syndrome where they can just kind of get by on their looks. And obviously he could do that. I mean, he could be a model if he wanted to. But the fact that he's trying to push us a little more, to, you know, push the boundaries a little bit, the fact that he's not backing down to these people, and the fact that Netflix is giving him a chance is all a good sign of, you know, good things to come. Matt Rife, since I know you're watching this from your 1993 Honda Civic while eating a hot dog, struggling to make ends meet, listen, buddy, hang in there. I respect what you're doing. The Turkey Tom audience, the Turkey Tom army is behind you. And yeah. Anyway, if you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. And let me know what you thought. Were you offended by his joke? Or did you like it? Do you agree with my analysis? Do you disagree? Is Matt Rife based? Does he cringe? Be sure to let me know. And I'll see you all in the next video tomorrow. Bye. And be sure to become a member. For $5 a month, they get the members only podcasts and exclusive videos that only members get. Thanks so much for your support.
No